All right, y'all, we're back with another video. We're getting started off with some NBA 2K26 news for the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, you heard that right. NBA 2K26 for the Nintendo Switch 2 will be the same exact version, just as strong as the version for the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Yeah, but let's get into the story right now. All right, shout outs to My Nintendo News. NBA 2K26 Nintendo Switch versions will be the same as PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series versions. So that means that the Switch 2 is a strong console. It's a strong console. As we've been on this, it's like Nintendo isn't gonna put out a weak console, man. All right, so there have been a number of discussions around NBA 2K26 which suggested that Nintendo Switch 2 version of the basketball title would be based on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version of the game. That has proved to be false as 2K Games has published in its facts that the Nintendo Switch 2 version will be a Gen 9 version, which means it will be based on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS version of the game. So, shout out to 2K, shout out to Nintendo for keeping up with PlayStation 5 and keeping up with the Xbox. We know Nintendo Switch 2 was going to be strong enough to handle NBA 2K. Like, don't get me wrong, NBA 2K is the next gen version. They do have, they have strong graphics though, but they're detailed, but they're not like so super detailed to where it won't work on a Nintendo Switch too. Like I just don't believe that though. And yeah though, man, y'all let me know if y'all going to be getting this game. Let me know what team y'all going to be running with this year. You're going to be running with the Houston Rockets. Shout out to my Houston Rockets family. If everybody knows, I am a Houston Rockets music producer. CCB, are you going to be running with the Lakers? You're going to be running with OKC? You're going to be running with the Celtics? Who are you going to be running with? You're going to be running with Joker, and over in Denver? You're going to be running with, Ja Morant over in Memphis, man? Who you going to be running with, man? Drop in the comments if you are getting NBA 2K26 for the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me know, man, what squad you going to be getting? What squad you going to be using? Or are you even going to get it for the Nintendo Switch 2? I think you should. If you got it, why not? But it's also cool to get it for the other consoles too, though, man. But let's get back to it. All right, where do we leave off? All right, Gen 9 versions of NBA 2K26 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, Steam, and PC and Nintendo Switch 2. Absolutely. We know this, man. So, all right, so let's see some of these comments though. They say wrestling, let's see, Formula Sage, wrestling, no. Is going to be that's no, I think it's going to be on the Switch 2 as well. So yeah. All right. Sicker, high, lack of sleep, and heat wave. Oh wow. So those are the only two we got. So I'm not surprised. I've been having Nintendo Switch 2 for about a month now, and yes, it's a strong console. It's strong enough to handle those heavy games though. And I will say, will NBA 2K26 have any problem and stuff on the Switch 2? Probably. It won't be perfect because it be having problems on the past 2Ks have had problems, on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. So but that's what updates are for, But one thing, let's talk about the positives of it being on Switch 2. Now, if you got a Switch 2, you could run like My Career. You get on the blacktop, create you a play, pick your favorite teams, play people online. And it might be some Switch 2, some Nintendo perks for NBA 2K26. I'm wondering, is NBA 2K26 on the Switch 2 version? Is it going to be cross-platform, cross-play? Because that should be standard, So, anyways, though, man, I think it's going to be strong enough. So why not? Why not have the same exact version on the Nintendo Switch 2? It should be able to handle it. What are the pros and cons of having it on the Switch 2? I feel like the pros, you'll be able to play against other console players and stuff, The cons is probably you're going to go through some glitches and bugs. You're going to, as every 2K game, because PlayStation 5 has those issues. Xbox has those issues. Just It comes with 2K. You're going to go through patch. There's going to be patches and stuff. Ronnie 2K is going to be giving updates and stuff. Is Ronnie 2K still part of the 2K series? I'm not sure. Sure, but I get it. Like, I get the whole stigma of it being it's going to be the PlayStation 4 version, but like y'all truly don't believe the Switch 2 isn't strong enough to run NBA 2K26? It's a new console. It's got to be strong enough though, man. Like, and don't get me wrong, they've been saying that the Switch 2 is compared to the PlayStation 4 as far as like graphics and frames per second and all that type of stuff or whatever. But 2K NBA 2K26 probably, as far as like detail, it's detailed, but it's still a basketball game. It's not. I keep running. I feel like I keep making this same comparison, but it's not Final Fantasy. It's not Metal Gear Solid. It's not. Was it Black Myth Wukong? It's a simulation basketball game. So I mean, what y'all expect? It's not going to be like the greatest of graphics. So what? Nah, it probably will be. Because there's detail. You see the sweat. You see the shoes. You see the neighborhood or whatnot. You see the detail on the clothes and stuff though. But I just think overall Nintendo Switch 2 can handle it. That's all I'm saying. Y'all let me know, man, in the comments. Will you be getting NBA 2K26 for the Switch 2? Will you be getting it for the PlayStation 5? Or will you be getting it for Xbox Series X? And shout out to my Steam players out there, PC. Or are you going to be getting it for PC, Steam? Y'all let me know below, man. This is y'all, it's 2K is back though, man. We obviously see OKC, they won the championship. Shout out to them. But I think the Rockets coming this year, man. I feel like the Rockets coming this year. Shout out to KD coming to the Rockets. We're going to be having Toyota Center jumping, and we looking forward to this NBA season, though, man. In person and via video game. But you already know it's man. It's Arkitek Mr. J with another video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, share. Until next time, peace.
Hey man, when and why did you start producing, brother?
Man, I started producing in 11th grade because I got tired of asking my brother for beats. Okay. So he taught me how to make beats.
What is that music moment or that studio session that always stands out in your mind? What moment was that?
One of my favorite music moments was hearing one of the beats I produced in a movie called Hustlers. Yeah, like hearing it live. Just randomly being in the movies.
Did you start rapping your real song? Because every producer has a real song in their head before they give that beat away. Did you start rapping your real song when the beat came on?
Man, you know. Sometimes we be selfish, be wanting to keep all the beats to ourselves.
I know. I hate that. Y'all be hogging the good beats. From going to industry networking nights to be actually heard inside the Toyota Center at the Rockets game. As a Clutch City Beats producer, like the first time ever, no other team in the NBA has done this. How's that gonna feel, bro?
Man, that's gonna feel surreal. It's my home city, man, hometown, man. I grew up watching the Rockets, man. I got favorite moments being at the Toyota Center. I got players that I used to watch growing up in high school going like it's just like a dream come true, man.
For you, what do you tell that aspiring producer that's watching this video right now that they're like, man, I wanna have opportunities like that. I wanna do dope stuff like that, but I'm just starting. What do you tell them to inspire them to keep going?
Never take it personal. Your time will come. But while your time is coming, like don't stop working just because the time isn't here. You have to keep working while people aren't watching.
Come on.
Because you'll be ready for the moment, be prepared.
Super proud of you, man. Favorite Houston Rocket of all time would be?
Tracy McGrady. And I got December 9th, 2004, 13 points in 33 seconds against the San Antonio Spurs. Like T-Mac was that guy. Like he was him.
You guys can come and check it out. You can come here live at the Toyota Center this season with the Houston Rockets. Clutch City Beats. Hey, H-Town, let's get it.